Blurple has finally been dethroned. No, this is not a joke. The Virginia Regionals happened over the weekend, and we have a brand new deck topping, and this is very exciting for the game. So as we can see in the top 16, 6 Blurple decks, 3 blue-white, the O blockers. Interesting to see that on the rise. 3 green-white Wing Zero, which we've not actually had. I don't know if we've had any in the top 16 for a little while. 2 red-white Justice blockers. 1 blue-white Academy. That's crazy. And 1 red-white Providence. Obviously, we're going into a new format, so it kind of feels a bit late in the day, but it is quite nice to see such a kind of healthier spread of decks in that top 16. Yes, there are 6 Blurple decks, but there's nothing bad about having 6 out of 16 in that. I think that's just that's healthy. Now, we also previously in the Bristol Regionals saw Alex, my teammate, got top 4 with that, technically 3rd place with the O. That was the first time I think that we'd seen that in the top, and now obviously we're starting to see more. So I think what starts to happen is as metas go on and people figure out other ways to get around what might be the dominant meta, we start to see a shift across the board a little bit. Obviously the Corsica restrictions as well, so we are starting to see a shift. So I'm very excited about this. And don't forget to join the Team Strike Discord. That's where we're getting all of the most awesome players all together, where we can share deck building tips, advice, news, play games against each other, and we're just bringing the community together. So the link to that is down in the description below. So we're going to go through the top 8 just because there's similar decks in the top here as well. Actually, no, we will touch on the Providence deck. This is from 12th place from B Strat here. So this is actually just a really, really nice deck as well. I think this is kind of like a really nice decided kind of format for red-white Providence. So we got the 4 Elfriths, only 3 Ricky Ds, and 4 Aegis. So this is a deck that's definitely punching up. But because we got the 2 Sword Strike in there, we can kind of go against aggro a little bit better as well. 4 Ails, 4 Justice. It's on the high end, but Justice is the single best value card in the game right now. We'll see when Xeon comes out, because that's pretty good value too. Obviously 3 Providence and 4 G-Quackers there as well. Atherin and Kira. Can't go wrong, and 3 close combats and 4 improved techniques. So yeah, there you go, really nice deck, and well done to him. So we have Strike Freedom's Wing Zero deck here, which is really cool to see Wing Zero back into the into the top cut. I really like Perfect Strike. We're seeing an increase in Perfect Strike. That 5/3 stat line is so important. A bit risky because obviously other than your turn 5, you've only got the Elfris, the Rick Diaz, and the Striker packs, but you are running 4. So that's pretty cool. Justice just goes into any white deck really, doesn't it? So yeah, this is a really nice, compact, nice deck as well. 5 bases as well, so that'll come in handy against the aggro decks as well. So congratulations. We have Dom's 5th place Blurple deck. I feel like this is kind of just decided now. We're starting to see a lot of 4 obs with Show Resolve now, just because you want to kind of blow your load essentially, putting down. We can reload. We got the Corsica base, but white base I think is just still a very, very nice card as well. I feel like this format is kind of decided depending whether you want to top out at Grandpa or if you want to have a couple remakes in there or NT1s, you can. Blurple. Then we have Russ's blue white, the blockers. Now this is card for card identical to Alex's card that came 3rd. So we know that this is a formula that can work in the current meta against Blurple and other aggro decks like 1 Year War as well. So I'm such a big fan of this as well. Kusanagi as well, I think is just like the ultimate base to have in this format if you are running white, just because you are getting essentially a Mulaflaga bounce, card draw, you know, 4 protection. I think this is a great deck. Yeah, I'll always have a soft spot for this ratio deck because obviously all the time and work that went into deciding it all, and obviously being a part of Alex doing it. So it's great and amazing to see the O having its kind of like big hurrah towards the end of GDO4. Of course, it's not topped to regionals, but the fact that it's come in high towards the end kind of shows that, yeah, maybe it was stronger than because everyone thought it was going to be strong at first, but then for some reason it just didn't happen. It was strong all along. It just took a while to figure out and get comfortable with the combinations and stuff like that, and the style against a meta like Blurple. So congratulations to Russ. LeBron's Gundam Justice blockers here. This is a really nice, concise deck, but it's low to the ground. Obviously, we got no Ricky D's. We got 4 Aegis. My God, I'm an Afro fanboy, so, you know, all power to it as well. So, I mean, obviously, we got the close combats and the improved techniques, but it's not like loaded for aggro. I mean, we've got 2 sword strikes, but you have to hope that you can see that. Plus, you got to get the link with Kira as well. So this tells me that LeBron's Gundam has absolutely just L from Death Noted his way through this and being an elite player, because to all the matchups That's another thing that we don't really get to see, but this is so awesome. You kind of love seeing these decks that are a little bit more like compact, but like chunky, you know? So congrats to him. Then we got HQ Ken-sama with the Academy build. This is probably the one that's grabbing all the headlines right now because this is so cool to see. You would have thought that in the GDO3 meta we would see this, but we've got the Alfred, but we've also got the Michaelis here as well. While there are 4 more commands in your trash, this unit gets AP +1 and HP +1 with the Academy trait as well. So essentially this can become a 5/6 with Soletta on it as well, and obviously you're restanding that resource is active as well. We've got the old GDO1 Gundam aerial rebuild. And what's nice about this as well is because obviously we can get those commands back from trash. So stuff like Witch and the Bride can come back, which is really nice, but also Overflowing. Being able to bring back Overflowing, which is why I imagine that they've only played 3 rather than typical 4, because you can get that back. And obviously we got the Gundam aerial rebuild for the GDO2 version. This card is so good. Like, this is an unbelievable card. And obviously we've got 2 Kira in here as well. There's a lot of great stuff about this deck as well. This is really, really nice. And it's so amazing to see in this meta as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Congratulations to you, sir. Next up, we have the second place, the O blockers. This, I really like the inclusion of the full armor unicorn. It is on the greedier side. I think it's more of a tech choice than greed, because sometimes if they have something on board that you can't reach, that full armor unicorn can really help with the O's ability. Obviously, we're only running 3 Armoro here as well, so even getting things that are like higher levels that we can't reach by utilizing Armoro, that's going to be a really big help. Also got the Jupiter's base here as well, which is deploy, add one of your shields to your hand. Then if there is a friendly Jupiter's unit in play, choose one enemy that is level 3 lower and rest it. So that's really nice. Fallen Oak, guys, this card is cracked. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not a good card. This is unbelievable, especially on curve into aggro. You get this paired and it is just repairing 2 every turn. It's just eaten out for free. It's aggro buffet time with this. Such an amazing card. We obviously do have some tokens out there as well, so we can bounce those as well. Unforeseen. I think that this is a great deck, and congratulations for coming second with the O. That's an amazing achievement. Then we have Jacob's Justice Blockers winning deck. This is so amazing to see. You know why? Because Sinanju's in here too, guys. Sinanju, I think everyone has a soft spot for Sinanju and has always been trying to like figure a way to make it work in a deck. Level 6 is always a really difficult one. And especially with that 4 HP stat line, it can become a victim. This is just causing so much chaos because you've got Sinanju, but you've got Aegis punching up if you're getting that AP up above 5, which you can do just by pairing any of them. Obviously, we got the Justice in there, we got the Omega in here, and it's interesting as well because I think this might be the first one that's top to regionals without Providence, but I love this. 2 Unforeseens as well. You know that's broken so many backs in games. The 4/4 block is down the bottom. We got the Sword Strike. 2 improved technique. You know what? I don't think you need more than that really, because what are you going to take out? The Striker packs, you're going to need them. Unforeseen Incident is probably more of a crucial card as well, protecting some of these bigger units because we don't run too many units. How many have we got here? 24 units. It is on the lower side, so stuff like Unforeseen Incident, close combat and stuff like that's going to be really pivotal. So this is amazing to see. I'm really liking where this kind of end of GDO3 meta is kind of ending as well. The blurpleness is kind of calming down a little bit, and obviously we're going into GDO4, lots of excitement, and I think that red is in a really good place. Of course, we also have Neo Zeon coming as well, which also will revitalize Sinanju as well. So this is amazing. So congratulations here. Guys, let me know, what do you think about the current state of the meta? What are your thoughts on this regionals? Because for me, this is really cool to see. Let me know what decks you're excited about in GDO4 as well. And don't forget to join the Team Strike Discord. That's where we're getting all of the most awesome players all together, where we can share deck building tips, advice, news, play games against each other, and we're just bringing the community together. So the link to that is down in the description below. But guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.